بِهَذْفِ نُون. So very easy, brother. Now, that was your one. Huh? Okay. Al-fi'al naqis, our favorite fi'al. Huh? What is the alamat of jazm in the fi'al naqis? This is, Sister Mahmuna, Sister Mehnaz, this relates to 5 in your pocket. What is it? 5 in your pocket. Huh? See, noon, aata hai, noon jata hai, it's a group. And that has its own secondary signs. Then we have mabni. It is mabni, no change. Then we have 5 in our pocket. What are they? If I say yadhabu, tazhabu, tazhabu, azhabu, nazhabu. But in the case of naqis, it will be yamshi, tamshi, tamshi, amshi, namshi. At the end there is a ya. Now how do you make majzum? You drop the harfu illa. Brother, is this an original sign? No, this is a secondary sign. Got the idea? This will become your secondary sign. So what is the sign of making majzoom in fi'al naqis? Dropping of the lam kalima, which is a weak letter. Are you with me, brother? Which could be ya or could be waw. Only these two, ya or waw. So look here, brother. Lam yamshi. And then lam yad'u. And then lam yansa. Are you with me, brother? Okay, now this applies to 5 in the pocket. Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. How will I describe lam yamshi? Fi'lun, mudari'un, majzumun, bi, hadfi, harfi illa. Khalas, brother, that's all. And alhamdulillah, you have worked very hard and you have mastered it. Alhamdulillah. So you are very comfortable. Fine. Now we come to alamatu i'rab. Taqdeer, estimated. Brother. This you have to be very careful, brother. Especially number 2, you have to be extremely careful. And if you have different highlighters, you can use different highlighters to distinguish them, brother. But if you have only one highlighter, then I would ask you to highlight only number 2. Because that is the most important. This is where most of us can make an error. Alamatu raf'i fi fi'al naqis. Again, what is it, brothers and sisters? If you can write somewhere, 5 in your pocket. Are you with me? What is it? 5 in your pocket. What are they, brothers and sisters? Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. For example, yamshi, tamshi, tamshi, amshi, namshi. And then yada'u, tada'u, tada'u, ada'u, nada'u. And if it is yansa, yansa, tansa, tansa, ansa, nansa. Only in these, what is alamatu rafai? What is that, Sister Sukhaina? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Because originally it is yamshi, you. Yada'u, wu. Yansa, you. That's all. Isn't it simple, brother? Why it is simple? Because you worked very hard and you understood it. So you find it very, easy to understand, and alhamdulillah, all of you have done very well. Some of you are better. It all depends how much, time and effort you can put. The more effort you put, more progress you will make, inshallah. Now, this is second. Very important to understand, brother. Alamatu nasb. Fil fi'al naqis. Al-maftuh al-ayn. Remember, maftuh al-ayn. What is the meaning of maftuh al-ayn? There is a fatah on ayn kalima. When does that fatah come? No. Brother Abdul Samad, I will give you an example. When the verb is from bab samia, or when the verb is from bab fatah, that's all. So let us give you an example of bab samia. Brothers and sisters. Okay. What is the example from Bab Samia? Nasiya, Khashiya, and there is one more, Bakiya. Okay, brother. Nasiya, what is Mudariya? Yansa. See now, when you say Yansa, brother and sister, where is the Ain Kalima? Seen. Ya is Lam Kalima. Seen. And what is on seen? Fatah. So this is Maftuhul Ain. Are you with me? When you say Yamshi, then the Ain Kalima got a Kasra. When you say Yada'u, the Ain Kalima got a Dhamma. But when you say Yansa, then Ain Kalima got a Fatah. So this is Bab Samia. Now I give you an example of Bab Fatah. And what is the example, brother? Naha. All these things will be applicable later on in Mazid Fihi also. So watch for it, brother. Naha. What is Mudariya? Yanha. 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 Can you see Fatah? And where is the Fatah? On Ain Kalima. Are you with me? They are on Ain Kalima. Now, brothers and sisters, Yansa. What will I say? Fi'lun, Mudariun, Marfu'un, Bidammatil, Muqaddara. What is that? Yansa, you. Are you with me? Yanha, you. If it is Marfu. But you know how do we make Fi'l Mudariya Mansub? Either it comes with an, or it can come with lan, and then either or it can come with li. But when li comes, an is hidden. Then if you say yamshi, what will you say? Yamshi? Ya. If you say yada'u, yada'u, wa. Sahi. But if you say yansa, can I give another fatah here? No. Because if it is maftu'al ayn, then it remains like that. So here I can say it is marfu, and here I will say it is mansub, because any one of them can come in front. So how will I describe? If I say an yansa, fi'lun mudari'un mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi fatahatul muqaddara. Got the idea? Why? Because the Ain Kalima has a fatah, maftuhul Ain. Got the idea? Keep that in mind. And highlight number 2. Highlight number 2 very well, brother. Highlight number 2 very well. Are you with me? That's why it is extremely important to keep this in mind and make a good picture of it in your mind. Because if it is not Bab Fataha or Bab Samia, then proper vowel sign of Mansub, which is Fatah, will come. Yamshiya, Tamshiya, Ana uridu an ashtari ya. See? But if it is Ana uridu Ana uridu an ansa hadha. What is the translation? I want to forget this. Are you with me? So ansa, you cannot say ansa ya, it will be ansa. Now the fatah is muqaddara. Got the idea, inshallah? Keep that in mind. And our favorite mudaf, brothers and sisters, alamatu jazmi fi fi'l mudaf lam ahujja. Lam ahujja. But the lam has come. So it will make the fi'l mudari' majzoom. Means the lam kalima must get a sukoon. And we did give lam kalima sukoon. And we ended with 2 sukoons. And then we made a little surgery. And we gave a fatah. Shall I do it on board, or you are familiar with it? You are familiar with it, huh? Inshallah, sister. Abir, Hafsa, all of you brothers and sisters? Okay. But I think I want to do one more time. Okay. I want to do just quickly one more time. Brother. I'll do with red. Hujju. I break it, brother. I break it. Huj. Like this. Sahi? Now I say lam. Hujja. I got 2 now sukoons. So I now, in order to, I cannot drop anything. So I make a little surgery and I give a fatah here. Okay, and it became lam ahujja. Got the idea, brother and sister? Now how do you describe it? Lam has come, brothers and sisters. Lam has come, so it made the fi'l mudari' majzoom. So I know it is majzoom, but how do I describe it, Brother Hassan? Fi'lun mudari'un majzoomun wa alamatu jazmihi sukunun mukaddara ala akhirihi. Because my mind knows that there is a sukun on lam kalima, which is jim. But that fatah I gave temporary so that I can pronounce it. And there is another way of doing this, and that will be lam ahjuj. Remember, you can break the idgham. Lam ahjuj. Then it is normal. You can see the sukun. But if it is lam ahujja, then sukun is sukunun mukaddara. Alhamdulillah, you got the idea, brother. That's it. The lesson is over. Now our examination. Let us do the tamarin and see how much we can understand. So as you can see the importance of lesson number 1, brother, it revised everything. It revised so many things that we already knew, some of it, and some of it were explained to us in detail now. Extremely important lesson. And I would urge you to revise it at home whenever you get an opportunity. Because that way you will never ever forget. Ayyin. What kind of a verb is this? Form 2. Bab taf'il. Ayyana yu'ayyinu. Ayyin, amar. Specify. Al-mu'arab min al-mabni fima yati. In what comes. Okay? Dakhala, brother Abdul Samad, dakhala. Is it mu'arab or mabni? Mabni, mashallah. Fi'al madi, mabni. Brother, ijlis, mabni. Fi'al amar is also mabni. Remember, madi and amar, al-fi'lul madi, mabni. Fi'lul amri, mabni. Fine. Brother Muhammad, yadhabu, mu'arab. Mu'arab, mashallah. Salim, tafhamna, mabni. Why? Nunu niswa. Brothers, nunu niswa. Mabni. Brother Hassan, yakhrujuna, mu'arab. Mu'arab, mashallah. Okay, Sister Nusrat, tashrabina, mu'arab, mashallah. Sister Madina, yaktubna, mabni, mashallah. Very good, very good. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now if you want, either you underline mabni or you can highlight mabni and leave the mu'arab unhighlighted. Huh? So just to get you an idea. Huh? Ma alamatul i'rabi asli fil mudariya. What are the primary endings in fi'l mudariya, brothers and sisters? Ad-dammatu. Here you will say ad-dammatu alamatu raf'ihi. Here alamatu raf'ihi. Al-fathatu hiya alamatu nasbihi. And then you will say as-sukunu hiya alamatu jazmihi. Ma alamatul i'rab al-far'i fi af'al al-khamsa. What do you want to say, brother? Okay. Alamatu raf'i thubuti nun. Wa alamatu nasbi wa jazmi harfi nun. Or you can say, just write down in Urdu, noon aata hai, noon jata hai. That is the alamat. Are you with me, Brother Hassan? Our short and way of describing it. Our short and humorous way of describing it. Okay. Ma alamatu jazmi far'i fi fi'l naqis. Ji, alamatu far'i. Secondary alamat fil fi'l naqis. How do you make fi'l naqis jazm? Hazfi harfi illa. Hazfu harfi illa. Are you with me, brother? And how many verbs? 5 in your pocket. Remember that. 5 in your pocket. Ma alamatu raf'ihi fi fi'l naqis raf'ihi. Dammatul muqaddara. Are you with me, brother? Ala akhirihi. Inshallah, I'm sure you can understand it very well. Ma alamatu nasbi fi fi'l naqis maftuh al-ain. Fatahatul muqaddara. Ala akhirihi. MashaAllah. Ma alamatu jazmi fi al-mudaf. Sukun muqaddara. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, we completed lesson number 1, which is quite a big lesson, brothers and sisters. And this is a lesson which, you cannot understand on your own. If you have a teacher explaining, then it becomes very easy, inshallah. And now you can revise it and, master it well, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, ad-darsu thani. In this lesson, we are studying many different things. And from now onwards, I have formed a habit, brothers and sisters, that I do not go to the lesson directly. I always sometimes go to the exercises first to explain you a few things. Or I go to the key to explain you a few things. And then I come to the main lesson. Because after that, having understood few things, when you come to the main lesson, it makes sense to you, what we are studying. But if I go straight to the main lesson, then you won't understand. You will understand only translation. And then we have to come back to lesson to understand in detail. So I take this approach that either I go to the exercises first or to the key first. So let's go to the key, brothers and sisters. And after you read the key, you will realize how important this key is in understanding book 3, brothers and sisters. This key is amazing, brothers and sisters. May Allah bless Dr. Abdurrahim for doing so much for us, brother. He wrote the books, then he wrote the keys, then he wrote the Hallo Tamari. Alhamdulillah, brother. Okay. In this lesson, we learn the following. Keep the highlighters handy, huh? Highlighters handy. Vav can be a letter. What is the meaning of vav can be a letter? Letter of alphabet. As in waladun. See, va. Okay? No, that is a letter of alphabet. Or it can be love. Love is a condition. Not Love. It is just, it's a harfu harfu shart. What is it? Harfu shart. We are going to learn in lesson number, I think, 14, inshallah. And it can be a word. It can be a word, as in Aina Bilalun wa Hamidun. What is wa? And. Harfu atfin. Harfu atfin. Fine. So it can be a word. Okay. The word wow has many meanings. We mention in this lesson 3 of them. Okay. Dr. Abdurrahim will describe 3 meanings of wow. It has more than 3 meanings, brothers and sisters. They are and, which is harfu atfin. The one meaning is harfu atfin. Uridu kitaban wa kalaman. Are you with me, brothers? So what is wow? Harfu atfin. Fine. Kitaban mansub and kalaman is mansub. Why? Mawtufun ala, because of the harfu atfin. Fine. Okay. Kharaja Zubairu. Zubair is the file. Wa Hamidun. So what is this waw? Harfu atfin. Fine, brother and sister. The word waw in this sense is a conjunction. Harfu atfin. By. No, this is qasam. Swearing. So many of us are ignorant about this factor. And we read Surah Asr, Wal Asr, we really don't know what is going on. Or many in other places. Yasin, Wal Quranil Hakim. See, what is this wow doing here? It has such an important significance, brother. We have to understand this. So what is this by? It is a qasam. Wallahi, this is very common. People will say, Wallahi, I didn't do it. Wallahi. What is this wallahi? I swear by Allah. I bring Allah as a witness. When you say wallahi, you are bringing Allah as a witness. And when Allah swears in the Quran, Yasin wal Quranil Hakim. Allah brings Quran as a witness to emphasize. Wal Asr. Allah brings the time as a witness. Okay? But they are very powerful statements. And you got to understand the language. Translation cannot justify the meaning and the depth and significance of the message of the Quran. It has to be understood.